life is short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't waste people's time.
Yeah.
And, like, don't tell some, like, ugly bitch she's pretty.
Well, don't tell her that she's ugly either.
I'm just saying, be stooping girls' heads up. Like, she aight, but she just gives good head, so I'm going to tell her. I'm like, no. Bed. Love.
Bed. Love.
Beyond. Bed, love, beyond. Bed, love, beyond.
Hey, what is going on? Welcome to Bed Love Beyond, the podcast for the hopeful and the hater in us to discuss sex, love, and whatever's clever with like-minded people like you who are also in limbo with love.
Like us.
There she is. All right.
I'm back.
Thank you for listening to us on Podbean, iTunes, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, and
Go play music.
please rate, review, like, and subscribe to any of the devices that you listen to. And episode 64
Whoa.
is Spare Feelings or To Tell the Truth. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about that in a bit, but we have a lot of stuff to talk about since Jennifer wasn't on the last podcast, and that was with Dr. Nerdlove. Thank you very much again, sir, for guesting on the show in Jennifer's absence.
Thank you.
And yeah, so with that, I haven't seen Jennifer in a while, so you need to refresh me, go all the way back. We need to find out how your trip happened.
The trip was awesome.
Good.
We had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
No fighting.
Good.
We survived.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it was cute. Like, it was nice. Like, he kind of was really excited to spend the week together.
Okay.
Which made me feel nice because sometimes I don't know, like, where his head is about that stuff.
Right.
But he was happy to spend the week together, and we didn't fight. And then he was like, we haven't fought all week, babe. And I'm like, because we're together, and the only thing we fight about is living together, babe.
Yeah.
And he's like, I hate when you're right. He, like, walked away. I was like, okay, then.
Right.
At least you know now.
Right.
But it was cool. We enjoyed ourselves, saw some family. He got to meet my brother, and we ate a lot of food. I gained a lot of weight, and I've now since lost it.
Nice.
But it was worth it. We had a lot of fun. It was cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how does your family members think about him?
Oh, they love him.
Yeah?
Yeah, my brother, he's like, you finally found a good one. I was like, calm yourself. But it was cool.
I mean, that's good.
Right. And then, since then, we've done, family stuff, with my parents and stuff like that. And everything is kind of cool and copacetic right now.
Mm-hmm. Copacetic.
Copacetic? Really?
Yeah.
Fuck. Who cares? Copacetic. That doesn't even sound right. Anywho, and then last weekend, I had a bachelorette party.
Okay.
My first one ever.
All right. But this isn't your bachelorette party.
No.
Okay. Cause
vacation was so good, we got engaged.
Yeah, because that transition. I was like, whoa, what?
No. I don't know if that's ever going to happen at this point.
Oh, stop. But, all right. So let us. Okay. So who's thing was this
Heather,
for?
who's wasn't on the show. Remember we were talking about she was getting married.
Okay.
And I'm the maid of honor. So I kind of let the other girls plan the bachelorette party, or not plan it, but have more of a reign in things, because I'm not really the party girl anymore.
Right.
Back in the day, I have mad pictures of me at the club and chilling, and everyone's out and drinking and blah 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 blah. But I had a birthday and I'm pushing 4 or something. It's not quite there yet.
It's not that serious. Oh God.
And I just don't get enjoyment out of that stuff anymore. You go to the club and everyone's 28, or 29, and
yeah,
they're just like, "What's up, girl?" I'm like, go somewhere. So the girls kind of wanted to go to a strip club or a male review, and I thought a male review was kind of like Magic Mike,
okay,
they play "I'm Just a Dancer," and
yeah,
the guy takes off his clothes and does some break dancing.
Yeah, like Magic Mike. Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of other stuff happened.
Don't skip any.
What
happened?
We're sitting down and I'm just okay, waiting for the male review to start, and they're like, "Oh, ladies, when the guys are on stage, you must stay in your seats. You can't stand up because people might not be able to see behind you."
Oh, right, yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Didn't know it was gonna get that rowdy.
I was like, all right, well, fine, I'll stay in my seat, but like I can't see anything. I'm short. I was like, oh man. Then I was just like, when is this gonna be over? Because I want to leave when this is over. I was like, I'm feeling great. I was just like, And so then, like, next thing I know, some like strapping young man comes up to my friend, the bride.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I don't even know. He was just like all up on her, like bumping, grinding.
Was he naked?
Almost.
Well, he had like a banana hammock or whatever.
Yeah, they have like pants or shorts on, and then they like kind of just like put him down so you could see his ass crack.
Right,
I don't want to see your ass crack, son. And then there was like a girl behind me who was like, this dude was like you look at these dudes dance and you're like, no one gets fucked like that. You ever see like you're like, oh, I'm gonna fuck my man like a porn star.
Right.
These dudes, if they fuck like that, that's how it is. It's porn star fucking. Like bending chicks over, big chicks.
Yeah.
Over the freaking couch thing they had back there.
Okay.
Like doing them from behind with their clothes on, dry humping.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like grinding on them, motorboating folks. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like,
about.
oh my God. And then like they grab your hands and you put it on their chest. And he's like, And I'm like,
They did that to you?
Oh. I was so uncomfortable.
Was he greasy?
He was like, he smelled like cocoa butter. So like Jenn likes the dark man. Give her a dark man.
Oh, so that's what happened?
Yeah. I was like, I can't go home to my man smelling like cocoa butter. He's gonna know.
I know. He's like, babe, I don't use cocoa butter. Who you get this from?
He does, but I was like, oh.
It's a different brand.
I know. He's like, this ain't Palmer's. I was just like, oh, the guilt is coming over me right now.
That's funny.
And then like the dude grabbed me and he like went to like turn me around because I guess he was gonna do the butt thing. I was like,
the butt thing.
I was like, my man does that. You don't do that. Sit the fuck down. No.
Oh man.
And then he was just like, like trying to lay in my lap and stuff. And I'm like, this doesn't impress me. Then another dude came up and was like trying to dance with me and my friend and all up on it. He's like, are you happy now?
Yes.
I was like, you're awesome. Do you see this enthusiasm? Like, I am not the girl to bring to a strip club because I was just like, you scandalous hoes. And I'm over here psychologizing everything. I'm like, if my man told me he was working at a male review and he was bumping and grinding with these chicks every night,
yeah,
like, and came home to me, I'd be like, what? Yo, they were just grabbing whatever they wanted to grab. Right. And then, like, I saw one dude take my friend's hand and put it on his penis. Like, like,
no, see, but that's different than him grabbing like your boobs. He's making you touch his stuff. That's different.
Stuck his face in my boobs.
Really? I didn't see it. You didn't say that. Okay.
I was like,
that's bad.
I was like, I should get a 20. Give me the 20. You're having more fun than me right now.
Right. Okay, so yes.
I should have covered my boobs better.
You hated every. Right, because that makes the difference.
I know. I should have like went and like got a job.
What's it called? Okay, we know you hated every second of it, but what about the other girls?
Oh my God,
they were having fun.
Like most of them, yeah. Like a couple of the girls said, like, "Yo, that was definitely not what I thought it was gonna be." You know, the bride said, like...
What did they think it was going to be?
Like, just a male review. Like, guys dance on stage and we're like, oh, put a dollar in the G-string.
Right.
Like that.
Nah, man. They need to get up on you, yo, and be like, what's up? You
it was rapey.
You should be happy it wasn't the dancing bear, all right?
What dancing bear?
Exactly. You don't need to know.
Okay. All right, then.
The dancing bear is what's it called? The same exact thing that happened to you, okay? Well, first it's a dancing bear, obviously. The guy's in a suit. He takes off the thing. He takes off the suit, the dancing bear suit. And he's grinding whatever, and then he whips it out, and then all the girls have a turn and like start jerking it off and blah 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 and whatever.
What party did you go to?
You don't need to worry about that. So, some girls jerk it off, other girls suck on it, whatever, and then one lucky person gets to have it for completion until completion. and then pops, and then he pops, and then somebody else comes and takes his place because he's done for the night.
What?
So lucky you didn't go there to one of those.
Where was that?
No, it's online.
Oh my god.
But I'm sure you can go to something like that. But
this is worse than cuddle parties.
Far worse.
I don't know. It was just like really crazy.
But they had fun. Like the other people.
Yeah, the girls had a great time.
Okay.
You know, you could tell like the moms of the group.
Yeah.
You know, who are already having like boring sex at home.
Okay.
We're like, oh my god.
It hasn't been like this in forever.
I will say I did have good sex when I got home though. I guess because I was like already kind of like, I felt like guilty, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna give anybody the good stuff, it's gonna be my man. So
Right. Yeah.
I was just like, oh man.
And
Also,
he was probably happy. You've never been like this before.
No.
Whoa.
He was like, babe, I know what happens at those places, and we don't need to talk about it. I was like, thank you.
like it was like a traumatic experience.
It was. Like your man doesn't want to know that like some guy was like all up in your shit and like laying on your lap and grinding with his dick up against you. No dude wants to know that.
Right.
I was like, my man is gonna kill me.
Well,
I didn't do any. I was like literally like, don't touch me. It's not happening. Like there's pictures of my face is like in pure disgust. It's really bad. You would think I was like a lesbian or something. I was just like, ew, penis.
That's funny.
Get it away from me.
Well,
I know the first guy was Haitian. I know he was. I was just like, I was like, of course. Sac passe, my brother.
Well, at least we can thank the guy for making you guys reach an awesome night of having good sex.
Yeah, I mean, we were going to anyway. I mean, but still.
Right. That was a good incentive.
Right.
That's funny.
It was just traumatic, though. Like, I didn't know that they did that stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is appalling. And then my friend was like, yeah, at first I was kind of just like, this is gross. And then I was like, fuck it. I was like, I was like rolling my eyes. I'm just like, oh, you have biceps. And then they're like doing the thing where they make their bicep jump. And I'm like, what now? What do you want me to do with that?
Be mesmerized by
It's like,
it.
boom, 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 boom. Like,
Hey! If girls go crazy when The Rock does it, they can go crazy when he does it too.
it's his smile.
Oh, it's a smile when he does it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know. And then I just kept thinking, I'm like, you guys like go home to your girlfriends like this?
If they have girlfriends, maybe
Probably not.
maybe they won't because of just what you said. You know, they're like,
That's a podcast. Would you date a stripper?
we didn't have something like that. No, I don't think we
know.
did. No, okay, but that's one. I just got to remember that now. But yeah, we can definitely talk about that. That's funny.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. You know, vacation, stripping with men.
You might want to reword that.
Oh yeah, I wasn't stripping. My clothes were on the entire time. So.
Mm.
But yeah, we had fun. Bachelor parties are cool. I don't want one if I get married. Just put that on the record.
You wouldn't even want a gathering?
Yeah, we'll like gather and like do a girl sleepover night or something.
Okay, but you don't want. Okay, so you want the bachelorette stuff, but you don't want the party aspect.
No, yeah, I'll just like go out with my friends and I don't know, do a dinner and then do like a sleepover, so we could talk about how this is gonna be the last penis ever. I'm completely okay with that, by the way.
But that's why you need to see a plethora of them, because it's gonna be the last one that you're ever gonna see and interact with.
I'm good, thanks.
I'm good, thanks.
So, and I also kind of made friends with my arch enemy while I was out.
Okay.
Remember I told you guys about the girl who used to like ride up on my ex-boyfriend?
Oh yeah.
Remember I told you like she was like mad and inappropriate with him all the time. It was her friend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was invited to the thing.
Ooh.
So I got to know her and like I don't really have a problem with her.
Yeah.
I just had a problem with like her actions.
Yeah.
So like she was drunk and we were like in the car and she said to like this other girl, she's like you're awesome. She's like you're my favorite person here tonight. I go, hey, I thought I was your favorite person. Yeah, kind of just to break the ice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was like, you hate me. I was like, I don't hate you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I actually have no reason to even dislike you now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you have to understand. I was like, I am protective over my shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's not my shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. You want to fucking ride him, do whatever you want, put your leg up on him, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
And then what'd she say?
And she was just like, I just didn't think you liked me. I was like, no, you're mad cool. I was like, we don't have a problem. And I was like, as long as you don't touch my new man, we're good.
I don't know why she would, but
I
yeah.
don't know, because like the first time she met him, she was like, who are you? I was like, slow down. I'll cut you, bitch.
Oh man.
But no, she's mad cool.
And when did this
I actually
happen?
gave her a ride home from the city, just me and her.
Oh,
And
so
I didn't really get to talk to her because she was kind of inebriated, but like, I mean, I kind of sorry if you felt like I was being a bitch to you, but I was like, there's no point in even bringing it up. Like,
right. Well, I mean, it would have been nice to break the ice, but yeah, you don't want to talk to an incoherent person anyway.
no.
So okay.
So, and then she asked me if I was like in love with my current boyfriend, and I was like, are you gonna go back and tell my ex? Like, I'm pretty sure he knows that I love him. So,
But what was the answer?
I said, of course. Yeah, of course I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
No, but I'm just saying. Like, I just thought you were like evading the question because like I don't need to answer that. I don't need to answer that
fuck
to
it,
you.
because it's just like if she went back and she was like, oh well, she's in love with that guy. Like, who cares? He knows.
Right. Exactly.
He knows anyway. Like I told my ex that my current boyfriend is coming to my friend's wedding. He'll also be there.
Mm-hmm.
I let him know that my parents are also going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
His plan is to avoid me all night. I was like, okay, great. You're an asshole.
Thank you for saying that because I was gonna say it.
Right. Like I was just like, I'm not asking. He's like, I'm not trying to be a dick. He's like, but we would never be friends. I'm like, I don't want you to be friends with him. I was like, but I don't want to have to act like I don't know you. Because that just makes it look suspicious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's nothing going on between him and I don't want to be with him. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be with me.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Although sometimes what he says is questionable.
Exactly.
But like, like I definitely don't want to be with him. Like, and I keep making him known. I'm like, sorry, buddy, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Like, you had your chance.
Yeah.
Even after we broke up, I was like minorly desperate for a moment and was like, maybe we can work this out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, no, maybe, no. So, yeah, I'm good, son. So it's just like, yo, my parents going to be there. Like, I know my mom. My mom will be like, oh, hey, so-and-so, how are you? How are you been?
Yeah.
Maybe with a little bit more attitude than that. But she'd,
Right.
like, say it.
Yeah.
You know, and if, like, I happen to walk by, I don't want to be like...
Right.
Just
give him the side eye or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah.
But he's just like, I'm going to stay at my table and you can stay at your table.
Yeah, but
I'm like, oh, I forgot you don't dance. I'll be on the dance floor cutting it up with my man.
Yeah, but regardless, I hate. Can I just tell you that I don't like him?
I know.
So it's like no, but I really don't though.
Okay.
I don't like I kind of no. I do hate him.
Oh.
I Brooklyn is the top. He is the top. I will hate him forever. And with your with your most current ex, I don't like him either because him saying that like, oh, I'm gonna be on my table and you'll be on yours, is kind of like a petty / bravado thing. Like he's like above the whole situation. Like, yo, you stay on your side and you stay on my side. Nigga, you know you damn well gonna see her like you don't have eyes. Of course you're gonna look at her like there's nothing to look at. He doesn't know anybody else besides the bride and the groom. So he's gonna.
No, he does. He knows. He's gonna know people there.
Okay, but still, like he's not gonna like he's going to try to avoid you and to not put you in his field of vision and not see you and your man canoodling or like dancing on the floor or getting food together or having a good time, like, you know, him trying to, I don't know, like fucking like stuff your face full of cake and you're like, get away from me, you stupid. And you know, he's not, you mean to tell me that he's not gonna see that shit, or he's not going to comment on what he did or what he does see, like when the wedding happens. Like, guarantee you, I'll even put money on it that like within 2 days he's going to contact you and like, oh,
you looked happy,
blah blah blah, yeah, some stupid
Yeah.
shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like, yo, shut the fuck up, yo, bro. Like saying like you like, just like Jennifer says every fucking week, you lost your fucking chance. You know, she knows this. She did slip up that one time. that one time, but like she wasn't in her right mind, and I told her about that. We had a nice long conversation, one-sided conversation about that. But yeah, you had her one time. It's all right now, bro.
This is way longer. I like you to like make that.
No. Yeah, this is super. Yeah. To the new dude, if you ever listen, because sometimes you might do it on the L. Yeah, this was a long time ago, bro. Like way before you. Like you weren't even a thought. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like you were not here. So yeah, it wasn't like yesterday or some shit. It was a long time ago. But like, yeah, she slipped up one time, in a moment of weakness, as people like to say. But yeah, you're a fucking douche, man. Like, grow the fuck up, man. Like, it's a wrap. Like, stop trying to freaking, do your whack ass attempts to weasel your way in, or like.
I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes I don't like take it like that. You know what I'm saying? I just take it. I
absolutely take it like that because I have a penis and he does, and I know how it works. So that's what he's trying to do.
Well, I'm good. I don't need his penis.
No, I know, and like I say, like I'm glad that you found the dude that you have because he's a good dude, and I don't know why he's trying to be. Oh, we're not gonna be friends, right? Nigga, no one said for you guys to be friends, but he exists. That's what gets on your nerves.
And then like I kind of even said to my boyfriend, I was like, I don't know if I should introduce you to him. And he's like, I don't need to know him. And I get it. He doesn't need to know him, but like
not at all.
If there's a situation where like let's say Heather's like, oh Jen, come here, I need you for something, and she happens to be like in his vicinity. I don't want to feel like awkward, like oh, this is Tim, this is Jill, this is Kelly. And you don't need to know who that is. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but again, you don't ever have to bring him up. Like, you guys aren't gonna be, he's gonna be at his table. So you guys aren't gonna you guys don't need to interact with each other. You know what I'm saying? If he's gonna be on his side of the room, fine, you be on your side of the room. If you want to point him out to your man. I mean, if you want to point him out to your man, just be like, oh, babe, like, oh, yeah, over there, yeah, that's my ex, blah, blah, blah. Yo, I really don't understand. Like, I fucking hate this dude, yo. Like, I really do. But, anyway. But, yeah, whatever, yo. The day is obviously Heather and her husband's day. But you have a fucking good ass time too, yo. Fuck your fuck your ex, yo.
No. I'm definitely going to.
Yeah, have a good ass time. It's gonna be you and your boo dancing the night away, and then that's it. Because you're gonna realize, and you know what? It's gonna be the good. You know what's gonna be the good thing about this too? Your ex is gonna be in the room, and your current boyfriend is gonna be in the room, and you are going to see the stark contrast. Because you already said it to yourself. You're like, oh, yeah, that's right. You don't dance. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, boom, you're going to be dancing with your man. And I forget what party you took your current, your boyfriend with. But you were like, yo, this guy is mad social.
Yeah, I went to my other friend's wedding.
Yeah, you're like, this guy's mad social. I love this about him.
I do. I absolutely love it.
So, yo, this guy's...
Sometimes I'm not as, I'm very, loud, and I could be loud in a group and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But if I'm in a new situation, I'm kind of laid back for a while.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of like, hey, how are you guys? But not in an obnoxious way.
Yeah.
He's just like we were sitting at a table, and an older couple was trying to find a place to sit, and he was like, oh, there's room here, come sit down. And he was like, oh, and they were like, oh, you're here with the bride or the groom. Blah, 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 blah. And then, when we were on the dance floor, they were out on the dance floor, too. And the guy and, my boyfriend were, singing and dancing together to, whatever songs. I don't know what they were. The callback songs where you, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, and I was just like, oh, man, he's awesome. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. No, but that's what I'm saying. You're gonna see the stark contrasting. Like, damn, yo, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I already know that I'm good.
Oh, yeah, I know that. But yeah. You're going to feel it, though. You're going to feel it.
Right.
You're really going to feel it then. You're going to be like, yo, I'm good, man. Yo, let's dance, man, to this music. Let's go, yo. Let's cut a rug. And you're going to be good. And then freaking homeboy's going to be eating his chocolate cake by himself because his whole entire table is probably going to freaking dance, and he's not. He's just going to be sitting there wallowing.
Or he'll get up and dance despite me.
Thanks. That is not happening. Who's he going to dance with? Himself?
No, there's going to be some single ladies there.
Yeah. He ain't gonna do shit. All right. And if he does, it's not like he did this world about change where he like knows, oh, I know where I made my mistakes, blah blah blah, and then he's gonna be like this different person. No, that dude is gonna be the same dude that you used to know. All right, so he'll be alright. He good.
So since I haven't seen you,
sorry, I had to go on that rant.
I know. Quite upset.
I am upset.
Are you okay now?
Yeah. No.
Okay. All right. Do you need a minute?
Nah, man. I just
want to take an intermission.
Nah, man. I just hate people fucking with you. That's my thing.
Man, don't worry about me.
I know.
I
know you can take care of yourself. I'm not trying to be like your savior. That's not what I mean. I just hate people fucking with you. It's so fucking dumb. Yeah.
So, what have you been up to? Because I talked to you on the phone a couple times, and you like dropped some hints or something
about.
You're like a potential, and I'm like, a potential what?
Oh, jeez.
I was like, I'll talk about it on the podcast. I'm like, why can't we just talk like regular people?
No, man, nah. Because
he likes, because you know what it is. He likes when I'm like, what?
Well, that, but also too, like. But if I release everything now, I'm gonna have nothing to talk about on the podcast.
You can tell everybody else. Other people care.
No, but I can't do it with the same intensity because the story's already done. You know?
So what's been going on with you?
Nah, I mean just chilling. I got jealous of you and your boyfriend going to Florida the other time, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to Florida too.
I heard.
So I went to Florida, and it was a long planned vacation. So yeah, this was my first time going there. It was really cool.
You were like in a whole different part of the state.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were like in North Florida. I was like in South Florida.
Yeah, I guess they call it Central Florida over there, but you were in South?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was really cool. Went to the purpose of the trip was to have like this like all guys, guys night out, type thing with my boys. And they're like some of my boys, all from New York. We all went down. Well, I went down by myself. We all met down in Florida to my friend's house, and they brought all their wives, whatever. It was really weird because it was like a couple's retreat, but I was like the only one, not with anybody, but it was fine. But the wives hung out with each other, and the boys went out to go see WrestleMania. So we were there live, WrestleMania 33. And it was really cool. It was really, really fun. We got good seats. Yeah, it was really, really fun. Long as hell, but
I saw it was outdoors.
Well, the stadium, the stadium is outdoors. It has no top, has no dome.
Good thing it didn't rain.
No, yeah, it was fine. It was 91 degrees. It was in It was in Camping World Stadium, which is the new name. The old name used to be the Citrus Bowl. So anybody who knows like football and stuff or sports, it was so funny because that was the first time that I was ever in a football stadium, and it was for wrestling. So I like that. So. Yeah, it was really fun. And then I made like an impromptu trip to Disney because my friend's like, yo, that's right, yo, you never been to Florida before, so obviously you never been to Disney. It's like, yo, let's go to Disney. I was like, okay, fine. I really didn't even want to go. That wasn't even on my list. Agenda. But yeah, but my friend lived like 10 minutes away, so I was like, all right. I mean, if we're that close, and he's like, yeah, man, let's go. So we went, and that was pretty cool too. I mean, obviously I'm not a child, so. But I still got caught up in the quote unquote magic of it, but more in an adult sense. I was just like, yo, how do you maintain this monstrosity of a freaking idea? Like Disney is so huge, like I can't fathom it. Like the maintenance, how do you every day is like restart, and everybody's happy and blah blah blah. You see the flowers and like the flower festival and all this shit, and I'm just like, oh my god, like how do you? This is so much money. And then a friend of mine who works there, he was talking about how like Disney has their own like fire department, their own like electricity grid. Like it's a city. Disney is a city. Crazy. And I'm just like, man, this place is amazing. But yeah, it was cool. I liked it a lot. What else is going on? Oh yeah, the potential, because you don't care about my trip. So
I do care about your trip. What? Oh my god, you see how I just got dismissed?
So the potential potential is like the loosest word that I can give because I don't even know. But I talked about her before. It was the person that I saw like after like years, after decades of whatever, not seeing this person.
In New York.
Yeah, in New York.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's cool, we're like, into the same stuff. She loves M. Night. She's a writer as well. So that's really cool. Because that's more of like the core things that I care about, as opposed to just like, like, oh, I like comics and blah blah blah. Because I mean, I don't think she like really is into that. So yeah, I like that, and yeah, I mean, she's really cool, but I haven't spoken to her on that tip or whatever. But I am trying to, even though I'm on my sabbatical, I am
my sabbatical.
I am, looking into it. Like we've agreed to meet each other again, because at first after our initial hangout, we wanted to hang out again because she said that she never saw this specific M. Night movie, and I was like, yo, I got it. Like I could just like come over to your house and like we'll watch it, or like like spend the day, like chill out, hang out. You'll show me around your place, but your neighborhood, because ironically she lives in Brooklyn, and I was like, yeah, you can show me around and blah blah blah. She was like, yeah, cool. But then we remixed it because she wanted to go. She wants to go like hiking up here because she said that she hasn't gone all fall, so she wants to go. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. So that's gonna happen in about a week or so. And the thing is, I don't mind hiking at all. Like whatever, let's do it. But the thing is, now you got to talk. So and I have no problem talking. But the thing is, how do I? And this is rhetorical, but it's like, how do I stay away from talking about my feelings towards her and just talking about whatever's happening that day? You know what I'm saying? Like just strike up conversation, just to strike up conversation. But regardless, but even before then, I was like, man, I can't necessarily wait that long to like even see what's up. I need to see what's what's good, if there is even a shot. So I remember when I was in Florida, she was also going to LA for work. So it was cool because I made fun of it. I was like, oh, cool, we're like traveling buddies, blah blah blah. She's like, because we're texting. So we traveled together, but like obviously separately, because we're on different coasts. So I would send her pictures, she would send me pictures. I was like, oh, this is cool, this is awesome. Like we're like having this nice rapport, but at the same time it still seemed very friendly and platonic, which isn't bad. But it's like, I maybe want something more. I don't know. So then my friend, who I was telling you about, my friend from New Mexico, came in town, and she was like, and her and I were planning this. She was like, you need to come to New York on this day because I'm gonna be there, and I want you to really come to celebrate my birthday. I was like, all right, cool, no problem. And then she told me where it was, and I was like, yo, and I asked her, I was like, yo, I'm trying to see what's really good with this person. Do you think she can go? Do you think she comes? She's like, yeah, I'm not trying to like, get inside your business. I just want to see you. She's like, yeah, all right, cool. So I invited her. I invited the girl. So she came out, which was cool. And then we spent some time, like all of us, all my worlds together.
Yeah, I saw you with like mad ladies.
yeah. Like,
I was like, hold up, Teeny. Go, Teeny.
So like, yeah, we were just chilling, and it was cool. But then the girl, my friend, invited me to this writers program that was happening a block away, because we talked about that the first time we met. She was like, oh yeah, I do this like writing thing like once a month, and do you want to go? And I was like, yeah, sure. So we go, and then it was a really cool 2-hour thing, and like we had a good time. And then we went back to the party, and then we went to karaoke. And then I'm like, oh, like, what do I do? Because I'm like, all right, obviously the perfect thing is like, yo, let's sing something. Let's do a duet. And she's like, no, I don't want to sing. I'm shy. I was like, you think I'm not shy? I was like, yo, let's do it. And she's like, all right, fine. I was like, pick a song. And she's like, oh, let's do this one. And I was like, okay. And it was, what's it called? Summer Nights.
Okay.
Greece. And I don't know it as well as I should know it. And she was like, should we practice? She was like, no, that's the fun of karaoke. You just do it. I was like, oh man, all right, cool. But the wait time was like an hour. But like,
Right.
we never got to go up because the birthday girl had to like leave. Like we had to like leave because she had to like do some like family business, whatever. So like, all right, fine. So we never did that. But you know, we all went home. But it's cool because even before we went back to the party, her and I had some, you know, just nice
time.
yeah, something like alone time or whatever. Like she knew about the 5 love languages, and I was like, what? I was like, you know about that? She was like, yeah, I have.
Did you tell her about the podcast?
No. No. I'm not making the same mistake again.
True.
About telling her about the podcast. I'm gonna tell her about the podcast when like it's meaningful. You know what I'm saying? Like we're like not to say that we're together, but like, you know, that it's more potent. So yeah, so like, so yeah, she asked me, you know, how do I feel about the whole like subject of like the 5 love languages, and I was like, oh my god, like that's great. So I told her that mine was touch and hers were words of affirmation, because she would always say that she started noticing that was her love language, because she would ask her man like, yo, how come you never say that, you know, I look beautiful, or like that you miss me, and blah blah blah. And he was like, but babe, yo, you already know about that stuff. You already know that. And she was like, yeah, but I need to hear it from you, and blah blah. And I always find that is a very common thing between relationships, because I remember my ex-fiance used to say the same shit too, and I was like, no, but I tell you, I actually do tell you that. But anyway, so. Yeah, I don't know. I like the way we talk sometimes, but I don't know. Like it was really weird. You know, I was dancing with her at the karaoke thing, but I was trying to dance with her, but at the same time, I was trying to advance, but at the same time, I didn't want her to be like, you know, like you do with your foot. No, you know what I'm saying? So because I don't know where we land.
Right.
So. My
Did
friend,
she ever say anything flirty to you?
No, that's the thing. So I'm thinking that it's that's all right. So we're platonic. But the New Mexico chick, the birthday gal, she's like, no, like she wouldn't be here hanging out with you, full of, you know, with strangers, if she wasn't not necessarily not into you, but at least interested. I was like, no, I disagree. You know, with that, because like sometimes I even remember when she texted me, oh, do you want to do the writing? Do you want to do the writing thing? She said it in a way where she put the emphasis on the event as opposed to going with her. You know, because she didn't say like, oh, would you want to go to the event with me? She's like, I'm going to the event. And
would you also like to go to the event?
Yeah, would you like to go to the event? You know, like push it on that. So I'm like, damn, like. Not to say that that's cold, but I was like, oh, I don't know
I feel like you just need to play this whole thing cool. I feel like you need to like just be her friend, like you've been doing, as you are, and let things like grow naturally.
Yeah, that's what that's what the birthday girl said too.
You know, because once she sees like how great you are, then she's probably just gonna be like, huh. I don't know.
I don't know. But I mean, no, I mean.
Do you guys talk about relationships?
She knows that I'm obsessed with talking about relationships, and she kind of is too, because like the stuff that she talks about is about relationships, and yeah, and
like, did she watch Married at First Sight and stuff like that?
No, I told her about it. I told her about that, and I told her about the and too. So she's like, oh wow, you know, like she was so fascinated about what the and was, and I put it on her her wall on her Facebook, but yeah, so I don't know, I don't know, because
you guys look cute together, FYI.
How do you know which one is the person? How do you know which one is the one that I'm talking about?
I don't know why you men fucking think that we're stupid. I know who she was from like the beginning, because she has the same last name as my ex-boyfriend.
Right.
And for a brief moment, I was wondering if they were related.
No.
But they're not.
No, they're not related.
Not my ex.
No, I know who you're talking about.
I know who you know.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I wonder if he ever thought that they were related. I was like, no. You guys are cute together.
I don't even know if they ever met, because I know your ex we went to the same junior high. No, I don't think they. Well, no, they might have met in high school. Yeah, they might have met in high school because they definitely both went to 2 different junior highs.
Oh, okay.
But they probably definitely met in high school. Yeah, I'm sure if I showed her a picture, she'd be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they probably know each other. But anyway, yeah. So, so like with her, because the reason why I said that she's a potential is because, and that was a really roundabout way of going about it, but she reminds me of Yoga Chick.
Mm-hmm.
She has the qualities of religious girl, and she does what my ex-fiance used to do. So there's 3 combinations.
As like a job?
3 combinations of girlfriends past. No, 1 Yoga Chick. The new girl. We need a name for her. But the new girl. She doesn't eat meat, but she's not a vegetarian. She eats turkey. She just doesn't like meat because
like beef.
Yeah, beef. Sorry, because she saw one of those
right.
things, the videos, Food Inc. She's like, I can't do it anymore. So I'm like, all right, fine. So I don't think she would necessarily have me stop, because I remember we went to during our walk from the Sky Room to the karaoke place. We landed on a Grace Papaya, and I almost like soiled my pants because I was like, every time I go to the city, I always want to go to Nintendo World and have hot dogs at Grace Papaya because I love Grace Papaya or Papaya King, whichever, but Grace. And I was like, oh my God, there's Grace Papaya. She's like, oh yeah, there is, and she touched me on my shoulder.
Okay.
No, it's because that was after the fact that I told her that I crave touch and that I love touch because that's my love language, and I told her that I didn't get any touching thing from Yoga Chick because she didn't like to touch.
Then did you refer to her as Yoga Chick to her too?
No.
Because that would have been funny.
No. I referred to her as because I told her about the story about that picture of where she went to class. Right. But we actually spent the day together. Anyway. So yeah. So I went to go get some hot dogs, and she was like, "Oh, there isn't any like turkey like versions." I was like, "No, just beef." While I'm eating. She's like, "Oh, okay." Well, but like she didn't get like sad that like, oh, he's eating beef. She's just like, I guess she's sad that she can eat. She can have anything to eat. So there's that. Oh, and Yoga Chick loves hiking, and New Chick loves hiking too. So there's that. Religious. She has some things about like religious girl where we're into the same things, so she loves like M. Night, and she loves how he thinks, and so do I. And what was the other thing?
Did she see Split?
Yes. Yeah. She loves Split. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. And the thing that she does, which I feel that might be a problem, is she's religious. She goes to church.
Why will that be a problem?
It was the same problem with my ex-fiance.
So would you go to church?
I mean, I would, but the thing is, I don't know the extent of what that means.
My boyfriend's religious and he goes to church. I go with him sometimes.
But he's not trying to make you into
but
Mother Teresa.
I don't think that girl is either. Just let it play out and stop overthinking things.
No, but I'm not overthinking things. I'm just seeing the same things that I saw before. Like if you freaking keep going, if you make your way out of this house and you make a right, and all the time you make a right, there's a big ass pothole, and every time there's a pothole, you have to go to the shop and spend $1,000 to fix your alignment and all that stuff. Right. You're gonna stop making that right turn if you keep going there.
Oh, so you're kind of saying these are kind of some red flags.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So
okay,
I don't want to go down that path again. And she's like, oh, I really, really like you, but I need you to wear this robe. Like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not trying to be whatever, T.D. Jakes or Joel Osteen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I can't do that again. You know, I just can't. But yeah. So there might be potential. So, but I am looking forward to this hike that we're going to do.
I'm excited for you and the hike.
So
hopefully it goes.
We will see. And I also think that she's still having to deal with her ex, because I think her ex is still trying to like get back in there or whatever. And ironically, he has the same exact name as your most recent ex, so that's fun.
It's a pretty common name, so
yeah. But they're always trying to ruin my life. Anyway,
God.
so yeah.
So what is today's podcast about?
Oh yeah, that thing. So yeah, so
or are we done? I'm not even sure.
No.
It's been a while.
No,
Sorry.
No. That's it. I mean, pretty much it. I mean, all the daily dish is done. I mean, we've hit 46 minutes, and I'm pretty sure everybody will like the daily dish more than the actual podcast. But since they like us to interact. No, but the episode is should we spare the feelings, I guess, of our significant other, or tell the truth? And if you don't know what spare someone's feelings is to avoid doing or saying something that will hurt someone emotionally, or to avoid upsetting someone. And I got that from Merriam-Webster's dictionary. And how I came up with this topic was I was listening to another podcast called The Thick, and it's by this girl named Mindy, and also this other girl called Tabria Majors. She's a model, plus size model that I follow. She's gorgeous. And basically her co-host Mindy, she went out with a guy who she says was like the perfect guy, and he looked like Dr. Burke from Grey's Anatomy. And if you don't watch Grey's Anatomy, it's Isaiah Washington who she's describing. Whoa. You're right over there.
Yeah.
And so she hooked up with this guy drunkenly, and she found out that he had a small penis. But she wasn't sure because she was drunk. So she like maneuvered her way to sleep with him again to make sure that it was indeed as small as she surmised.
Oh my God.
And it was. So the thing is, she wanted to break up with him, but she couldn't bring it up to him. So she decided to lie to him and say that she was celibate, so he would stop seeing her. But the thing is, he was fine with it. He was fine that she was celibate. So she was like, damn it. And then, she's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And, she was like, I'm going to try and find him an Asian chick, and that'll be enough for her, and then they'll be happy. I mean, yeah, she will be enough for him. And they'll be happy, saying the stereotype of, Asians are small, right, whatever, blah, blah. But yeah, so that really, got my juices flowing. And I was like, yeah, like, why couldn't she just like tell him, like, why go through the
whole thing?
Yeah, like why go through the whole thing about that? Just like let it go. I mean, I completely understand you don't want to hurt that person's feelings, but like, what are some of the other situations that we just don't want to bring up something to someone, and we're like, I want to do it, but I can't, and
right.
That I feel that comes up more often than not. Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I always say like the most important thing that I ever learned from my relationship with what's his name?
The ex? Brooklyn? Uh-huh.
Was to like always be honest, even if it was going to hurt the other person's feelings.
Right.
Because like sometimes when you hold that stuff in, it's unhealthy. It's your delivery too. Like, you're not going to say like, oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore because you have a small penis.
Right, yeah, that'd be...
but you're going to say, listen, I really don't think that we're compatible. Mm-hmm. And you're always going to be lacking now.
Oh, shit. What I was going to say, I was like, would you just say, yeah, we're not compatible, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Or would you say why you're not compatible? Because and hey, anybody can have what they want.
Sometimes if you're not sexually compatible, you have to say that because, you can't fix that all the time.
Right.
Yeah. And that's a big deal. Like, you don't want to stay with someone forever who you're not sexually compatible with.
Yeah.
So I would just come right up and say it. Like, this isn't working because... And yeah, it sucks, and like, you don't want to hurt the person's feelings. But like, I'm telling you the truth because I don't want to waste your time.
Right.
And wasted time is as deadly as wasted talent. So...
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just gotta like keep it moving and That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it sucks and sometimes it hurt your feelings, but I'd rather some dude come up to me and be like, listen, you know, I'm not really X, Y, and Z with you because, like, if he was not attracted to me, you know, like, okay, well, that's fine. You're not attracted to me, then find somebody who is.
Yeah.
Like, you want to be wanted. You're not going to want some dude who's going to just be like, she alright.
Yeah, she alright.
Yeah. That's okay, motherfucker, because I can find somebody who's like, damn, girl. That's one thing, like, I just know that I'm not a conceited person, but, like, I'm a girl.
Yeah.
And I have, like, girly features that guys tend to like. So, I mean.
Right. Yes, you're curvaceous. You can say it. It's
I don't know. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like.
You'll be alright.
I'll be alright.
You'll be good.
My feelings might get hurt for a second, but I'll be okay.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody will, you might, whatever. You might drop your feelings, but somebody will pick it right back up, and give you all the compliments in the world. Yeah. Nah, I feel you. Yeah. It is kind of like a slippery slope, but yeah, I do believe that you do need to tell the truth, but like you said, just cautiously. You can't just be all savage.
You're a human.
Yeah. I understand. You want to spare somebody's feelings. Just like, ooh, I don't know if I could. I don't know. Just like I remember, like my first date in a very long time, like last year, when I went on a date and we went to like this Mexican restaurant. But as soon as I don't know, like things were all right. Things were all right online because I met her online, so things were going well, like through texting a bit. But then, like, when I finally saw her, she wasn't, like, ugly, but, like, the door opened and I saw her, and I was like, in my head, I was like, no. I was like, I'm good. No. But then I was like, but am I going to act like myself and then just drag this on for, like, a month or something like that before I have the courage to be like, I'm not good, I'm good. So, like, we have the date, and the date went okay. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it like a 6.7 or something.
Okay.
But then she's like, "Yeah, we should do this again." I was like, "Yeah, like, we should, blah blah." Because I really didn't oppose to seeing her again. But then when I was going home, I was just like, "Yo, why am I gonna drag this out, man? Like, I'm not feeling her. I'm not." And then like the next day. I probably chickened out, but I texted her. I didn't call her, but I texted her and be like, "Yo, look, like this isn't working, or this isn't gonna work, blah blah, whatever." I said, just don't feel we're compatible, but whatever. Mm-hmm. And she's like, "All right, fine, that's okay." And then that was it. I was like, "Whew!" Like a huge weight lifted on my shoulders, because usually I would have just dragged it on,
right?
But I was glad that I nipped it in the bud. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard.
It's better, I feel like, to tell the truth and stuff like that. You don't want to. Life is short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't waste people's time.
Yeah.
And, like, don't tell some, like, ugly bitch she's pretty.
Well, don't tell her that she's ugly either.
I'm just saying, be stooping girls' heads up. Like, she aight, but she just gives good head, so I'm going to tell her. I'm like, no. And that's the other thing. Like, if some girl, like, does, like, let's say she's bad in bed.
Okay.
Tell her so she can improve.
Can she, though?
Some people can.
No, I'm playing. I just want to say that. Yeah.
Can
that's
she,
true.
though? I don't know.
Nah, I'm sure. Nah, I believe. No, I believe. I forgot what I was reading, or maybe listening to, but someone was like, "How can you possibly be bad in bed? Because it's like it's not like you're welding. You know what I'm saying? You need to learn to weld or something."
Do you?
Yeah, you can't just weld. No. But it's a learned skill. Like with like sex it's more organic and natural. Like you can be bad. Like, oh, where do I put it? Blah blah blah. But like once you know what you're doing, you can be good at it.
Fast, too slow.
Hard. But like you can be good at it. It's not like something that you'll never be able to master. You know what I mean? Like you can get to a good point. You don't need to be like use it like a porn star. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be at that levels because some real girls don't even like that. They don't like being jackhammered. You know what I mean?
No, thank you.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. I mean,
right.
Then again, some girls do. They like that rough shit, and go ahead, more power to you. But some girls, the majority of women, they like a good rhythm, whatever. But you can learn that. I don't know if you're bad in bed, I believe you can get better.
Yeah, but somebody has to tell you that you're bad. Or you're going to sit there like...
like I'm never going to be satisfied.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to think I was really good. I don't think I was, because then when I got better, I was like... I wasn't doing it like this before. I got skills. Paid attention.
So wait, how did you discover that you were quote-unquote bad?
Because I just wasn't really doing much of anything.
Oh, okay.
I was just there.
Oh, like a fish?
Yeah.
Like a floppy fish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I just follow direction. Go this way, go that way. I'm like, right, sure. Is this over yet?
Oh, no. Oh, man. But now you're hitting it out of the park.
No, I mean, everybody's different.
Right, all right. No, but you've improved. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You did your personal best.
I try sometimes. And sometimes, like, in the heat of the moment, you get nervous and you can't.
Right.
I don't know. Sometimes the angling's not good.
That's always the
person's too short, bed's too high, bed's too low.
Speaking of, have you made your promise 2 episodes ago?
Oh, to get a new bed? No.
Mattress. You don't need an entire new bed. But.
No, to get a new mattress? No.
Okay.
But not because I'm not keeping my promise, but because I don't know. I'm trying to be optimistic about the moving situation with the boyfriend. Yeah. And if we do cohabitate, I think that should be like our first purchase as a couple. As
opposed to the house? Well, yeah, that's right. You wouldn't you wouldn't get a new house. You'd move in. Somebody would move in together.
To one of the other person's houses.
Got it. Okay.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. But you regardless, you're still gonna get one, right? A new mattress.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. I am. Yeah. All right, cool.
I mean, at this rate, we only sleep together like twice a week, so once we're together every night, it'll be different.
Yeah. All right.
So either we'll probably take his bed or my bed, and then we'll figure out what size mattress we need.
Okay.
But I will do it eventually. Trying to get through this wedding. Not my wedding.
Yeah.
My friend's wedding.
I get it. All right.
So.
But no. You guys have a good time.
Honesty is the best policy. So tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Unless you went to a strip club.
Tell the truth.
And got molested.
Whoa, hey.
Don't say that. No, I'm kidding. I didn't get molested. I was just really disgusted. when I finally took a shower, I was like, oh, I feel gross.
That's funny.
So gross. I gotta show you the pictures. My face is like, get your balls off me.
That's funny.
Yo. They're just like, look at me.
That's how they have to be.
No.
No.
It wouldn't really turn me on if my boyfriend did that. Like if he was like,
you know what? Damn. I wish I could get in contact with him because like next time, like, yo, don't even say anything to her. Just when you think it's gonna happen that night, yo, just turn into like stripper mode and just start like gyrating and stuff. Start gyrating, be like, yeah, you want this? And you're like, ugh. You get like completely disgusted. Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
I'd be like, what's going on, babe?
For real.
He like cues the iTunes. He's like, I'm just a dancer.
Something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm like,
yeah, I could be like, yes. Like, I want that to happen so bad.
No,
it's so funny.
No.
Just take you right out of the mood.
No. Thanks.
Please.
No sex for you.
No, you'll trust me. You'll get back into it. I'm just saying. It'll just be really funny just to see that misstep. Like, what is? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hilarious. But that's pretty much the end of the show. I mean, I really didn't.
We just need to catch up with you guys, see how you're doing. Talk about telling the truth, not tell the truth. I say you do it.
Yeah, definitely do it. Don't lollygag, and just get that joint over with. Really, I mean, the truth hurts. It does, but just just tell it.
Right.
That's all you can really do. But yeah, so hit us up. When was the last time you spared your significant other's feelings or anybody's feelings? Actually, mother, daughter, whatever. Write to us at bedlovebeyond@gmail.com. The website is www.bedlovebeyond.com. Our phone number, you can call us or text us at 201-862-8BED. That is 201-862-8233. You can talk to other people that know about us on Facebook. So it's facebook.com/bedlovebeyond. And also you can follow us on all social media streams, which is Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, and YouTube at bedlovebeyond. I am Martini.
Still Jen.
And we will see you guys next time.
Peace.